Oh, well, hello. Hi. You are mighty close. Oh, my goodness. Your mom's not real happy. Are you going to call her?
Ahoy! We're the Boomershines, a family of 4 who have moved aboard a 56-foot motor yacht to do the Great American Loop and beyond. Meet Captain Mark. I'm Admiral Cinda. This is First Mate Belle and Bosun Rex. And we can't forget the ship kiddies, Angie and JoJo. Welcome aboard as we share our travels and triumphs, trials and tribulations, tips and tricks for life aboard Seashine.
Hello and welcome to episode 66. Looks like we're being welcomed aboard Seashine by Admiral Cinda. Let's all hop aboard as Seashine leaves the tiny and quaint village of Bying Inlet and ventures out on anchor. And let me tell you, Seashine and crew did a stellar job of anchoring this go-around with activities such as a floating cocktail party, hosting Jack and Vicky from Sojourn for dinner, exploring a shipwreck, more davit rope swings, loon spotting, s'mores cooked over a fire on a random rock, and even a movie night on board. I mean, come on, that's good work. Let's watch.
Good morning from Wright's Marina in Bying Inlet. B-Y-I-N-G, Bying. Anyway, we were going to stay here 2 nights, but weather's moving in and there's not a whole heck of a lot to do. So we are going to head out and try to find anchorage. Has me a little worried because it is a Saturday morning. So worried that the anchorage spots are taken. Weather's moving in tomorrow and Monday, so we need to find a good spot. Or we needed to call another audible and move on. So that's the plan. We're going to head out of here in 15 minutes. Mark's about to fire up the engines. I'm about to do the lines. And then we're off. But perfect temperature out here. It smells so fresh. Look at those clouds. Can you see the rays of sunshine coming through? Isn't that gorgeous?
Good morning from the flybridge of Seashine. I'm pointing the phone straight ahead, not on me, so you can get an idea of the, well, I call it the sea state, but this is the Great Lakes state. We have the stabilizers on. Rex is feeling a little green, so he came up here. Belle is in her stateroom in the bed, holding on. Mom's a little green. She's still green from yesterday. And the cats are full on puking downstairs.
Well,
And she pooped. So anyway, we're doing this for we got about 40 minutes more, which will have been a total of about an hour and a half maybe. We're doing a hybrid of coming out in the big bay here rather than going on land and doing a inside passage where there's a lot of narrow stuff. So we chose waves over constantly worrying about running aground on big rocks. Sojourner's over there, rocking and rolling. We saw one where are they? They took one where we had to check on them to make sure they were still aboard. That's how much we're moving as I hold the phone still here. So anyway, we're going to tuck inside tonight. We're planning on trying to find an anchorage for the next 2 nights and then another anchorage for another night. It's a Saturday. Always tricky to find anchorages on Saturday, so wish us luck. And then we go to Killarney, which is at the upper northeast corner of Georgian Bay, and we will then be transitioning into the northern channel. We're still waiting on parts for the tender. There we are. Happy Saturday from the rockin' and rolling Seashine.
Okay, this is the anchorage we're heading into. We know there is one boat already anchored in there. We saw a boat pull in right in front of us, darny Barney. There's someone enjoying their tender. We're jealous. I think we go where Sojourn. I think we got plenty of room back there where they are. And they can be in the middle more. What do you think? So we just attempted to drop anchor back there, but we didn't have enough room to swing and not hit a rock or that boat. This center big area is taken up by that boat, and we're worried that this big area is not protected. Okay, this is Anchorage area take 2.
We do great on the second takes.
We do. So we're going into here, hoping there aren't any other boats tucked around there, and hoping we have more space to swing and a little more protected.
Much quicker cut through a well-established channel straight ahead, but I just wasn't comfortable with it, so we went 10 minutes extra around.
So we started off, that's where we dropped anchor the first time, but we didn't feel comfortable with our swing. So we went out and around. We've come all the way around this island, and now we're heading back in. There is a channel through here, but we were dubious, so we went the long route, and now we're hoping that we can tuck in right there and there'll be no other boats and we'll have more room to swing. That's the goal. Okay. Drop an anchor. What's our depth that you're reading? 20.
Want to try it like a tender?
Here comes Sojourn.
How cool that is.
This is our anchorage for the night, we hope. Our new lake house neighbor friends, or cottagers, who have unknowingly allowed us to park in their backyard. Look at Sojourn go. So our anchor is holding, which is nice. We've just been swinging for an hour or two, making sure we're good, and 2 fellow boats on anchor have tendered over and invited us to a dinghy happy hour. We are sans dinghy, so we're gonna kayak on over. So we'll get to explore a little bit and enjoy this really gorgeous anchorage.
Okay, we've been invited to a happy hour at our neighboring cove here on Anchor. Seashine is right behind us. Gorgeous spot. We're gonna go through this cut. Make it in there. Okay, neighborhood cocktails. We got invited. We're at the neighboring cove, just a short cut away through there. It's a dinghy cocktail party.
I was just ready to holler when I saw you turn.
Welcome to the happy hour.
Yes.
It's always happy.
Okay, so in today's boat fail, I'm documenting our daily boat fail. Mark put the kayaks in. You played in the kayaks somehow. I don't know. I got in the kayak with Belle, and we paddled away from the boat, and we were taking on copious amounts of water. So we pull over to a rock and investigate, and the plug was not in. And as we are figuring that out, my life jacket, which was sitting on the floor of the kayak, apparently got wet enough to go and inflate. So we now know how those life jackets work, and I now need to get a new CO2 cartridge for that. But yeah, and we now know, or I now know, that the kayaks have a plug. Didn't think they did, but now I know. What'd you think about my life jacket exploding?
Meh.
Meh. What do you think about living on a boat?
Pretty good.
Good. Good morning, kiddos.
Morning.
What are you having for your breakfast appetizer?
Jello! Ha! I got bigger bowl than you.
It is a rainy, well, the rain has stopped, morning here at our anchorage. Good morning, girls. Are you too thirsty?
So cool.
Okay. Ready? There we go. See how beautiful this little spot is? Rocks right there. We're safe. I actually slept well on anchor, Mark.
So did I.
It was raining,
Well, after 3.
but there was no wind. I kept checking our anchor alarm, but it was just very peaceful.
My goodness.
Very, very peaceful.
Looney.
There's our anchor line coming up. Rex, did you get your breakfast with American bacon? Mm-hmm. Dad, are you in heaven?
I'm very happy.
This breakfast is really good.
How do you like being on anchor in the Canadian wilderness? Would you like to go explore later today?
I'd like to go in a marina and get Wi-Fi and ice cream. And live the easy life. I like to stay here and have the hard life. The hard, rough dirt.
Oh, he is your son. Love bug, you are my daughter. Except for I'm a Gemini, and so I like both. You're a Gemini too.
Okay, here's a shipwreck.
That's a pirate. Here's a pirate boat. Think there's a pirate down there somewhere? Yeah, he's hiding.
Yeah, there's a mast up in the,
Yes.
right in there.
Must.
Yep. That's pretty cool. Treasure hunters.
Don't make a hole in your kayak.
That would be no good.
And
What just happened over there?
I just fell.
Yeah, I'm just recording. What are you about to do?
I am about to go see the wreck dive.
And Rex, why are you not going with Dad? We saw a snake. Belle, what happened when Rex saw a snake? What did he do? Turn around and tell me.
Snake!
And he tried to like hop as high as he could get on the kayak, and the snake was right. Can you see the shipwreck? Not when Belle's moving me, but look at all. So it's all these timbers and beams under the water.
Homie!
Yeah, little Tarzan.
Mom's attempting to swing on this.
Okay, so I gotta lift myself up and put my feet on this?
Yes.
Or do I put my butt on this?
Ready?
Okay. Oh, I do feel like I'm gonna hit the No, I'm stuck and my fingers slipping. Okay,
Spin
ready?
around and push off with your feet.
Okay, ready?
Here she comes. Rex, look out.
Watch out, Rex. What's for dinner, Dad?
Rex and I are having steak. You're having
Pork.
pork chops, and broccoli, and homemade sweet potato fries made in the
Yum.
air fryer.
Yum. Looks good, doesn't it?
They are the cutest little snakes. They have the cutest little snakes ever. They're different cats though. Like our cats are like super small. They never talk. I love it.
What are we doing?
Setting up campfire.
To do what?
Roast marshmallows.
We're here. Our boat's just right there.
That's awesome. So what you got there? You got yourself a graham cracker s'more crumble? Okay. I still see red embers. Can we see the mosquitoes? I like it. What you looking at? Do you see? Oh, you're looking at the loons? There they are. Wow. Okay, I love being on a peaceful, quiet anchorage. That is our anchor path. We are holding. That's what you want to see, a perfect circle. Movie night on anchor at sunset in Canada. I mean, hello, gorgeousness. It'd be amazing if there weren't 80,000 mosquitoes outside. Can you see all the mosquitoes? They're everywhere.
Has anyone checked to see if the provincial bird of Ontario is the mosquito? Other than that, it looks like a 10 out of 10 for this anchor session. Well done, crew. And well done to Jojo and Angie for not being tempted to fall overboard this time. Well, stay tuned for the next episode as the crew head for the Bad River. Another night on anchor. And the crew gets lent a dinghy to make the adventure up Bad River to do some whitewater exploring. Oh, and there may have been an extraterrestrial sighting. Yep, it's a long story. Be sure to tune in. You don't want to miss it. Until then, remember, shine on.